Hello everybody, Texas Sunday here, and today I'm gonna be doing a garage tour for you guys. Now, as you can see here, I'm in a solo session, and I'm at the Eclipse Towers, which is my main apartment, I guess. And I will be showing you guys my garage and a bit of my apartment, and also my Tinsel Towers, which is apartment 42, which is my second garage. Now, let's go into my apartment. I'll show you that a bit. And yeah, I just want to do a garage tour, show you guys my cars, and stuff like that. Now, this is the 400,000 garage, $400,000 apartment, and it's a 10-car garage. It's pretty good. I mean, I've been here for a while. The views are, man, pretty good. I mean, I don't really care about views because I'm not here that much. I'm usually in my garage more. So let's go to my garage, and I'm gonna be showing you guys my cars. So yeah, let's get to that. Now, I think I'm gonna go like from here to here and then go like that. So as you can see here, I have my Cheetah. This is, I think, a Formula Red car. I think I have Formula Red on it, metallic. And as you can see, most of these cars are super cars and sports cars. And on my second garage, I have a few sports cars, but more, I guess, variety in my cars, except in not just like all sports and supercars, but oh well. I have carbon Cheetah R wheels because, I think, well, if you have Cheetah in the name of your car, why not just have the same name wheels? I don't know why. A cool thing about this car is, if you go into your garage, you can walk on top of it, which is kind of fun every now and again. Now, if you look, here is my Entity. I've had this car for a while. Same with my Cheetah. I've had these two cars for a long time, ever since I got this garage. And the Entity, it's one of the best racing supercars. But the Zentorno is probably a bit better in some races compared to the Entity now. So the Entity actually has competition. But I think I think what I did was I have a pure gold paint job, and then I put a pearlescent ultra blue, and then I think I have like a crew color, which I just changed the crew that I'm in right now, the crew color, so I could put this crew color, but I'm probably gonna put it back on the crew color that I had before. And I have, this car is pretty much maxed out with like all the stats, and most of these cars in this garage are maxed out in stat wise. I have carbon shadow wheels on it, and I don't know, I don't drive this car too often, but it's still a nice car to have, because it is one of the best supercars. Now, this is one of the newer cars to this garage, which is the Zentorno. This is, I think, probably most people's favorite car in GTA, which it's a cool car, but I don't know if I really would say it's my favorite. I have the big racing spoiler on it. I have a lime green metallic with a race yellow pearlescent, and the secondary is a bright green with stock wheels. And that's pretty much all with this car. It's probably just like the Entity, one of the best cars for racing, and it's pretty good because if you're driving around, people can't shoot you in from the back. So it's a cool car, and a lot of people seem to like that car. Now, as you can see, I have the Adder, the $1 million car, which I don't know. The car itself it's fast, but it it seems like just outclassed by most supercars because of its pretty bad handling, and it's pretty bad for the acceleration part. And I don't know if I really like the look, but then, like, I don't know, it's $1 million car, most expensive car in GTA Online, and it is technically the fastest, but it does take a long time to get to that top speed, to, beat like a Zentorno or Entity. So I don't drive this car too often, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And I think I have a custom crew car, which I don't even know what custom like color is, but it's like a pink shine, which I think I have like a metal color on it, and then I put the crew color, so that's pretty cool. Here I have the Carbonizaire, I think that's how you say it. Um, this car, I like it. It's pretty good because I think it's my only convertible, except for I have another car that's a convertible actually in my second garage, which you will see. But I have the small spoiler on it. If you look at the back, I don't know why I have it, but oh well. I don't know like what wheels I have. Like I should probably know this, but I don't. This is I believe it's the fastest top speed for any sports car, but I don't know about that. I've never like tested it, but I know it is a pretty good car. The traction, it the thing is, okay, it swerves out a bit, sometimes, at least to me. So, but this is kind of the car that like I just drive around in free roam if I want a convertible, and if I just want to drive around San Andreas, I use that car. Now, here you can see my Turismo, which I'm thinking about getting rid of. I don't know. I got I think it's a midnight. It's either a midnight blue or midnight purple with a hot pink pearlescent, and on this car, I think I have just a metallic Torino red on this car, on my Carbonizaire. But the Turismo R, it looks pretty cool. I don't drive it too much. Um, I don't know why. I don't know. It just I don't know. I don't really like it. Um, I have I think those are blade wheels with the purple, and I think I need to find a better paint job for it, just cause I don't know. I'm really trying to get more crew colors in my garage because they're pretty unique. So let's go on to my coquette. I don't really know how you say this, but this is probably my favorite um, sports car for doing races in, just because it has some pretty good handling. Probably not the best top speed compared to like an LG or Carbonizaire, but it's still a pretty cool car. Customizable options on this car are amazing. Like there's probably like over 10 bumper options, and there's a few spoiler options, which a lot of my cars you're going to see have spoilers, either like big spoilers or small spoilers, just because I believe it was patch 1.14 made where your spoiler actually increases the traction a bit. It doesn't matter what spoiler you choose, it's just any spoiler, I think. I don't know the wheels on this, and the paint job is custom. I don't know the color, the hex codes, but it's a dark green. It's pretty cool though. I like it. Now let's go on to the elegy, which I think I'm gonna try and find the crew card that I used for this, so that I can put the primary as that color. The elegy, it's a free car. It's pretty good for a race, and it's probably, I've heard it's the best racing car, just because it has some amazing traction and some amazing acceleration. But I don't know. To me, it just kind of feels a bit weird, and I don't really like the look of it. I don't know, but it's still a pretty nice car. I have, I don't know the color to this because it, like I said, it's a metal orange or something with a crew color, but oh well. Now, as you can see here, I have the Batty 801, which is more of my sport bike, you know, my motorcycle. I have two motorcycles. One is in my other garage, which I'm thinking about getting that my Buffalo and putting my Ruffian, which is my other car here. And I have, it's a ice white with a fluorescent blue, which is my crew color. I just changed it to get that entity color, but I'm probably gonna change it back after I record this. And the wheels, I think it's called Ice Shield, for the wheels. And I really like this car, right? Or not car, it's a motorbike. But I don't know, I really like the paint job, how it looks, and I mean it kind of matches like what I'm wearing right now, which is sometimes what I wear. And as you can see here is the Bravado Buffalo S, and I don't know if I really like this car anymore because I actually did do a glitch to get this because it is Franklin's car. If you look at the back on the bumper, on a regular Buffalo, you don't get that back. It looks different, but now you can actually buy a Buffalo S for, I think it's like $96,000. But I don't know, like I kept this car because, you know, you pretty much couldn't get it unless you glitched, but I don't know, it's still kind of a cool car, and I do have it customized a bit, but I don't know. I might get rid of it. I might make a video later saying cars that I'm probably going to get rid of and selling some cars, because, I mean, if they're going to put out a new DLC sometime, I think I'm going to have to do that, because I have 10 cars, and yeah, I'm probably going to have to get rid of a few cars. Now, we're going to be going to my Tinsel Towers, which I wanted to have my garage kind of close, you know, both of them together, and I don't know, like, okay, a few people, they'll have, like, say, like, an Eclipse Towers or something, and then they'll have, like, a garage all the way in this area or something, down here, so that, you know, depending on what area they are in. But, to me, I like to have most of my cars in one spot, but I didn't want it to be the exact same apartment, if that makes any sense, because if you have it in the exact same apartment, I didn't want, like, say I'm getting chased by a guy and I have to go into my garage, I don't want to have where I have to go into my, like, an option to choose which apartment, and I just pushed that lady down. I'm sorry, lady, but I gotta record this video. This one I think is $494,000, so a bit more expensive than my Eclipse Towers, but it's pretty nice. I think I like this location a bit better, although I don't really like the driveway, as much, but I really like the views, even though, like, you only get, like, pretty much this view because of this the actual apartment. But I mean, it's kind of close to the Los Santos Customs over there, so if you gotta modify a car, it's kind of close to clothes store and all that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But I don't spend too much time here, so let's go to my garage and look at my cars. Now, I do have a few sports cars in here. As you can see, I have the Felter, which is like my first car. I think it was like my first car I actually got in here, because I got this garage for the High Life, and it was kind of funny because I like had like no cars in here, and I just filled it all up with like blue LGs because they were free at the time, and I think they're still free. I don't know, but yeah, I have a yellow color on here. Um, I have a GT wing on here, which kind of is it's big. It kind of looks a bit audacious. But oh well. Um, I have it pretty much customized almost all the way. I think just need to improve the braking on it. Now let's go to my Obey 9F Cabrio. Um, this car it is kind of like my Carbonizer, where it's a convertible, which is kind of cool because if you just wanna drive around. I don't use this car too much. Um, it just I don't know. It kind of oversteers a bit to me, but I really like the paint job on it. The blue. I think this is like just a blue I found. Um, changing around like the crew color, and I put metal with it. Now this car, the Bravado Banshee. I'm thinking about getting rid of this car, in all honesty, because I rarely ever drive it. I don't drive many of these cars, because most of these cars are either like special purpose or like just kind of show off cars that don't drive much. And the Bravado Banshee, I don't know, it doesn't suit me that well. Like it feels weird to drive, and something about it. You guys may like it. I mean, most of these cars that I don't like, you guys are probably gonna like. So I have the Sultan RS. I think it's just a regular Sultan, but I'm pretty sure it's like a Sultan RS. And this car, I don't drive too much, but it's like if I have 4 people, this is what car I drive. Either that or my Dubsto or maybe my Buffalo. And it's pretty cool. I need to find a better paint job, but if you actually want this paint job, I think it's a midnight, or no, I think it's a dark blue metallic with a ice white, or it's a diamond blue pearlescent. I don't know for sure, but it's one of those colors. And the car itself is probably one of the best like 4-door cars. Speed-wise, that or maybe like a Buffalo S. Either one's good. Now, I don't have too many muscle cars. I only have these two. Um, but this car, the Phoenix, I forgot the name. I have the crew color that I have on my baddie. I have that color, and I also have this car customized um pretty much a lot. I've had this car for a while, and it's a good muscle car. Probably not the best for racing, but it's still a pretty nice car. It's pretty good for drifting. And I mean, I just like to show it off a bit because if you look at the um original car, it does not look like this. Like the spoiler on the back is different, and there's no bug catcher and all that kind of stuff. Now, this car, I got this during the High Life, but I actually had it before the High Life, but I got rid of it. And the Ruiner, oh, I have the gold paint job on here. And this car, if you find a regular version of this off the streets, because I don't think you can buy it, but it's just funny to drive around in because like you have like the big exhaust on the back, the big spoiler, the money sign wheels. I mean, it's kind of cool just to drive around in, kind of show off a bit and stuff like that. Now, the Panto, I don't drive this car often. I really don't. Even though like I have like a clown horn in it, and like I have like money sign wheels, spoiler on it, drifting wing, roll cage, and everything, sticker bomb. But I don't know, like I don't drive it, and I'm thinking about getting rid of it. But on the other hand, it's kind of just funny just to drive around in and show it off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna think about it because I think I can get a bit of money out of it if I sell it. Now here's probably my only sports classic actually, but probably one of my favorite cars in a game. Um, I just bought this. It's actually the Lamp Daddy Pigale. I think that's how you say it. I need to upgrade the acceleration and the braking and all that kind of stuff soon. But this car, it's it's actually front wheel drive, which I can actually show you probably to end off this video. But it's front wheel drive, and it's pretty good for handling, but you have to get used to like having front wheel drive because I don't think there's any other cars in the game that are front wheel drive except for I think the Blista might be, but don't quote me on that. Now, as you can see here, I have the Dubsta 6x6, which is, holds 6 people. It's pretty good. You can only get this if you're a rank 100, I believe, unless you get it in a camp. But I have it matte black, which I'm thinking about getting a different color on here, but right now it's matte black. I don't know what wheels I have. I think it's like a Mud Slinger or something. Some off-road car, and I don't drive it too much, because I don't go off-road often, and if I do, I probably would take like a bike or something, but nonetheless, it's a pretty cool car. Also, I didn't tell you what bikes I had in my other garage. Basically, like 2 BMXs and like a I think it's an endurance bike that I don't drive too much because I don't even really drive BMXs in it. Here I have just BMXs. Now, here you can see my stunting bike, which I'm thinking about getting like a different color on. But I have the Pegassi Ruffian, whatever you want to call it. And I have both Pegassi bikes. And I don't know, it's probably not the best like top speed bike and like for racing, but if you're doing a race with jumps, it's pretty fun. And if you're stunting, this is probably the best bike for stunting. Everybody has their own opinion, but I'm pretty sure if you want to stunt, it's probably the best. That or maybe Batty. Now I'm gonna show you front wheel drive on this car and end off this video because it's kind of long. It's 22 minutes right now, almost 20. But yeah, I'm gonna end off this video, and there's my cheetah, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the live commentary and the garage tour, and I might make a video, like a live commentary of me selling a few cars. That is, if they do announce a DLC, because I don't want to get rid of my cars and then they like 3 or 4 spots in my garage that don't have cars in them. But I don't think I have the best variety in cars. Like I would like another sports classic. I was thinking about getting like a Stinger GT, but as you can see, I don't have that much money. Like I don't have that much money at all. A cool thing about this car also is that it has yellow headlights, which you can change, but you can still like press right on the D-pad and you will like you'll actually see the yellow headlights, which are pretty cool. I don't think that there's many cars in a game with yellow headlights like that, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you like it, and I will see you guys in